Welcome to Underground Files, where the shadows speak and secrets unravel. Dig into the untold, the hidden, and the forbidden. Subscribe now and uncover what lies beneath. Top secret documents the government never wanted you to see.
In 2017, the CIA declassified over 12 million documents, exposing some of the darkest secrets in history. From mind control experiments to assassination plots, these files reveal shocking truths the government wanted buried forever. And today, we're diving deep into the most disturbing ones.
Number 1. MKUltra, the CIA's mind control experiments.
Imagine waking up in a hospital, unable to remember how you got there. Your mind feels scrambled, your thoughts, not your own. This was the terrifying reality for victims of MKUltra, a secret CIA program designed to control the human mind. From the 1950s to the 1970s, the CIA ran illegal experiments on unsuspecting civilians, dosing them with LSD, hypnotizing them, and even subjecting them to electroshock therapy, all in an attempt to master mind control. One victim, a scientist named Frank Olson, was secretly drugged by his own colleagues. Days later, he mysteriously fell from a hotel window. To this day, his family believes he was murdered to keep MKUltra secret. And what's even more disturbing, the government destroyed most of the evidence. What little we do know comes from the files they failed to erase.
Number 2. Operation Northwoods, the U.S. plan to fake terror attacks.
What if I told you that in the 1960s, the U.S. government planned to fake terrorist attacks just to start a war? This is exactly what Operation Northwoods was about. In 1962, top military officials drafted a shocking proposal. They would stage bombings, fake plane hijackings, and even attack U.S. citizens, all to frame Cuba and justify an invasion. One of the most disturbing plans involved blowing up an American ship, killing innocent people, and blaming it on Cuban forces. But here's where it gets even more terrifying. These weren't the ideas of some rogue agents. The plan was signed and approved by the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranking military leaders in the country. The only reason this didn't happen, President John F. Kennedy rejected the plan, and a year later, he was assassinated. Coincidence, or something deeper?
Number 3. Cointelpro, the FBI's secret war on American citizens.
For years, the FBI ran a secret program designed to destroy political activists, civil rights leaders, and anyone who questioned the government. It was called Cointelpro, and it targeted people like Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, and even John Lennon. One of the most chilling files, a letter sent to Martin Luther King Jr. urging him to take his own life, just weeks before he was assassinated. The FBI didn't just stop with King. They targeted Malcolm X, the Black Panther Party, and countless others, using illegal wiretaps, infiltrators, and disinformation campaigns to spread chaos within these movements. Even John Lennon wasn't safe. His anti-war activism made him a target. The FBI tracked his movements, tapped his phone calls, and even attempted to have him deported. For several years, the FBI denied everything. That was until activists broke into an FBI office in 1971 and leaked secret files to the press. The truth was out. The government had waged psychological warfare against its own people.
Number 4. Project Stargate, the military psychic spy program.
What if I told you the U.S. government trained psychic spies to gather intelligence using only their minds? Sounds insane, but it was real. A secret program called Project Stargate ran for over 20 years, researching remote viewing, practicing the ability to see distant locations without being there. The military believed psychic abilities could locate enemy bases, nuclear weapons, and even hostages. They spent millions training subjects to see classified locations using only their minds. And the craziest part? Some results were shockingly accurate. Psychics were given random coordinates and told to describe what they apparently saw. Some correctly sketched military bases and submarines, without ever setting foot there. Some of the most famous missions done with this program were tracking Soviet nukes without physical intel, locating hostages taken by terrorists, describing secret enemy tunnels. One remote viewer, Joseph McMonigal, accurately described a classified Soviet submarine base, just from a vision. In 1995, the government shut it down, claiming it was unreliable. But some say the program never really ended, just moved deeper underground. So what do you think? Was Project Stargate just a failed experiment, or is psychic espionage still happening today? Let me know in the comments. Do you think any of these files are real, or just government propaganda? And if you're into classified files, secret experiments, and underground history, hit subscribe, because this is just the beginning in the world of underground files. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.